right? Before we start, let me hit you with a number. 37 trillion. That's roughly how many cells are in your body right now. Not million, not billion, trillion. There are more cells in your body than there are seconds in 1 million years. Yeah, let that sit for a second. That's a lot. It really is. And every single one of those cells has a structure, a job, and parts working inside it right now, while you're just sitting here watching this video. So, today, we're going to break down the human cell. We'll go through the key parts, I'll give you clues, you try to guess, and I'll be rating each one. Oh no, the rating system is back. The rating system never left. Okay, first part. Think of this as the cell's security guard and its border control. All in one. It wraps around the entire cell. It controls what gets in and what gets out. Without it, the cell just spills everywhere. It's made of a double layer of lipids with proteins floating around in it. That's actually called the fluid mosaic model, if you want to sound smart at a party. Is that really a party conversation? The point is, it's the outer boundary. It's what keeps the cell as a cell. It is the cell membrane. I give it a 7 out of 10, solid, dependable, not flashy. Like the friend who always shows up on time but never brings snacks. Check. Next one. This is the largest organelle in the human cell. It holds the DNA, basically the instruction manual for everything the cell does. It doesn't just store the DNA, though. It controls cell activity, decides when to grow, when to divide, when to make proteins. It's got its own double-layered envelope to protect it. And inside it, there's a smaller structure called the nucleolus, which makes ribosomes. So it's a headquarters with its own headquarters inside it. That's very extra. It's the nucleus. 10 out of 10. No contest. It has DNA, it has an envelope, it has a headquarters inside a headquarters. This is main character energy. It even gets a fancy plural. Nuclei. Chef's kiss. Wait, you like nuclei? The other script. Different day. Different mood. Aneo. Avatsal. Okay. This one is a highway. A folded-up maze-like highway that runs through the cell. It's got two types, rough and smooth. The rough one is covered in ribosomes and handles protein production. The smooth one makes lipids, stores calcium, and helps detoxify harmful substances. Both can package things into vesicles and ship them out to the next stop. It's basically Amazon logistics, but for the cell. Exactly. It is the endoplasmic reticulum, or the ER. I give it a 5 out of 10. The nickname is alarming. You hear ER and suddenly it's a medical drama. Also, it looks like someone crumpled up a piece of paper and said, "Close enough." It's folded, not crumpled. That folding is actually what gives it more surface area to work with. Still giving it a 5. So the ER ships things out, and they land here. This organelle receives those proteins and lipids, modifies them, sorts them, packages them, and sends them to wherever they need to go, either inside the cell or outside it entirely. Think of it as the cell's post office and quality control department combined. Do the packages actually get there on time, though? The Golgi doesn't miss. It is the Golgi apparatus. 9 out of 10. Golgi is genuinely one of the best words in biology. It was named after Camillo Golgi, an Italian scientist who discovered it. See? Science and history. Oh, now you want to do history? I contain multitudes. This one, you already know. It's in almost every cell. It has its own double membrane, and it's famously responsible for producing ATP, which is the energy currency the cell uses to do basically everything. No ATP, no movement, no protein building, no thinking, no heartbeat, nothing. So, it's kind of important. Kind of the most important. It is the mitochondria. Singular, mitochondrion. Here's the thing. I want to give it a higher rating. I really do. But the memes have just completely taken over. I can't hear powerhouse of the cell without my eye twitching. So, 6 out of 10. The organelle itself is incredible. The internet has made it insufferable. That feels deeply unfair. This one doesn't even have a membrane. It's tiny, one of the smallest structures in the cell, but it makes protein. Every single protein your body needs, enzymes, antibodies, hormones, gets built by these. They can float free in the cytoplasm or attach to the rough ER. Every cell has them. You cannot run a cell without them. Small but mighty. Very small, very mighty. It is the ribosome. 10 out of 10. No notes. Humble, hardworking, asks for nothing, delivers everything. The ribosome is the unsung hero of the cell, and I will not hear otherwise. Okay, this one is the cell's cleanup crew. It's filled with enzymes that break down waste, worn-out cell parts, bacteria, and other debris. When something needs to be destroyed inside the cell, lysosomes handle it. They're basically the cell's recycling plant and its defense system rolled into one. So it's like a tiny trash compactor that also eats invaders. That's a very accurate description. It is the lysosome. 11 out of 10. I'm going above the scale. This thing breaks down pathogens and recycles cell parts? In this economy? Respect. You can't give an 11. I just did. All right, last one. And technically, it's two things that work together. The cytoplasm is everything inside the cell membrane except the nucleus. It's the fluid environment where all the organelles live and where a huge number of chemical reactions happen. Inside it is the cytosol, which has that gel-like consistency. And running through all of it is the cytoskeleton, a network of protein filaments that gives the cell its shape, holds organelles in place, and even helps certain cells move. So the cytoplasm is the whole vibe? The whole vibe. It is in the cytoplasm and cytoskeleton. I'll be generous, 5 out of 10 combined. The cytoskeleton is pulling a lot of weight here, literally and figuratively. The cytoplasm is just the room they're all in. But I respect that every great team needs a room. So there it is. The human cell, broken down. But here's the part we really want you to sit with. Your body has around 37 trillion of these, and each one has all of these parts doing their bits, right now, without you thinking about it. And when one part stops working, it can ripple outward. Mitochondrial dysfunction is linked to real diseases affecting the muscles and brain. Lysosome malfunctions are connected to storage disorders. Problems with the ER are tied to conditions like diabetes and neurodegeneration. Scientists are actively working to understand these connections. And the more we understand about what happens inside a single cell, the better chance we have of treating what goes wrong. So yeah, this isn't just a quiz review. This is the machinery keeping you alive. We remind you to stay curious,